Do you have, or have you ever had, gold fever? Wonder how to get rid of it. Hey everybody, what's up? Well, something totally unexpected happened last night. It rained. I didn't think it was gonna rain for another few months. So we got lucky. Hopefully today's adventure will be in the shade and we can still get to what we want to. Let's get out of here and let's go find some adventure. Scared cat. Oh, now all the cows out there are looking at me. I spotted, looks like a mine road. And it looks like there's a structure right there. Looks pretty collapsed. But that's the first mine road I've seen since we left our camping spot. So I guess if that wasn't a mine, it could have been a sawmill. That particular slope of the mountain is pretty bald, but that's not what we're looking for today. We're almost out of these mountains, and then we can head to some other mountains and hopefully find something really cool. We are headed into uncharted territory today. We just left the Muldoon Creek area and we are headed west to a place that was once filled with gold. But first, we need to get there. right, this means we're getting close. This is the Anderson Ranch Reservoir. And we're almost to Pine, Idaho. And hopefully we're gonna go find some history today, because that's what I like to do. The Anderson Ranch Reservoir is one of Idaho's largest and most scenic mountain reservoirs. When it was completed in 1950, it was the tallest embankment dam in the world, standing at 456 feet tall, and it has some of the best fishing in the state. But below the surface of the water and below the fishes is the old riverbed. Miners worked the riverbed with their pans, their rockers, and their sluice boxes. But now any gold that was left will stay there long after we are gone. But if you know anything about gold, if it's in the river, it came from the mountains above. So let's follow the river and see what we can find. I got a cicada bug in the truck. They're pretty ugly. Okay, now I gotta get him out of the truck. He made a lot of noise when he left. So this location was recommended by a viewer. So shout out to Desert Raider for telling me about this spot. And now you'll get to go see it at the same time I do. So let's go, let's hit it. Okay, I think I just made it through the little town of Pine. It's a little resort town, little. And it's right by the lake. And it kind of looks like there's a ton of free camping right here. And the river that flows into this lake is pretty big. I'll see if I can find a good spot to check it out so you guys can see it. It's a good sized river. I think it's one of the forks of the Boise River, if I remember right. I can't remember which fork. I'll put it right here. That fork. It's pretty cool. There's lots of little summer cabins up here, and it has some access into the mountains. I think the road follows whatever fork of the Boise River is up here. So I can imagine this place gets pretty crowded. So plan wisely. It smells like pine trees up here. This smells good. Okay, now we're in Featherville and we're on a scavenger hunt. Just because I don't know exactly where this thing is. And I don't have phone service, so I can't find it easily. So we're gonna find it, hopefully. And I'll see you when we do. Okay, scavenger hunt, I am not winning. we'll have to go back and look for what I was going to show you when we come down. So I'm off on the side mission, and hopefully we can find this. We're heading up into the mountains. Okay, well, I found Rocky Bar, Ghost Town. Rocky Bar! I don't think there's much here. There's a bunch of newer little private properties. That old house I just showed you. I'm gonna go up this other road and we'll see if there's any more structures up there. This is an old gold mining town. Gold was discovered in Rocky Bar in 1863, and within a couple of years it became one of Idaho's largest mining towns, with a population of over 2,500 people. About 16 miles past Rocky Bar is another ghost town. I don't think I have time for that today. I'm gonna have to come back, but don't get me wrong, I would love to come back here. It's pretty. That's an odd speed limit. 7, huh? But I don't have time for that other ghost town, because I still want to find the first thing we were looking for, because that is a pretty cool little piece of history. I hope we can find it. This forest right here reminds me of the Flagstaff area. It's got some really big ponderosa pines. And not too much of shrubberies, just some grass. Unless you're down in the bottom of the canyon where the creeks are, then there's a lot more shrubberies. Okay, I'm still working on our scavenger hunt. I think I'm close, but there's no signs. At least not as far as I can tell. I haven't seen one. Do you have, or have you ever had, gold fever? Want to know how to get rid of it? Kinda. You find yourself a gold dredge, and wherever it stopped, you keep going up the creek or the river, wherever it's at. But there's a big piece of metal right here that I don't know what it was. So I'm gonna fly around the drone. We'll see if we can spot it. This is the last pile of rocks I've seen, and it looks like there was a gold dredge right here, and that's where it was dumping its rocks. In 1921, workers built a power line into this remote valley. Then they began assembling a giant floating bucket line dredge. It was about 105 feet long and powered by a 520 horsepower electric motor. The dredge had a 67 steel bucket chain, a lot like a chainsaw, but instead of cutting wood, it cut down 30 feet into the ancient riverbed. It would continuously dig and separate out the gold, then dump the rocks back into the riverbed. It made 2 passes, once upstream and then back down. The dredge was Idaho's leading gold producer in 1924, 26, and 27, recovering approximately 32,800 ounces of gold. In today's economy, that would be worth almost $140 million. The dredge didn't get all the gold. Today, people still detect and pan the old gold dredge tailings around Featherville, hoping to find the gold the dredge left behind. I found it. Just on the edge of town, right next to the road, is what's left of the old gold dredge. The dredge ended operation in 1928, but unfortunately, the dredge burned down sometime after that, and only the bottom of the dredge still remains. Nobody remembers exactly when the dredge burned down, which is funny and sad at the same time. All that work in gold, and the day it goes up in flames, nobody remembers. Well, that was a lot of driving around today, but at least we found a gold dredge and a ghost town and an awesome river. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Don't leave yet. Give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Or take it a step further and push the join button and become a member and get your name on this list. But regardless, thank you for taking the time to watch this video. And don't forget, if you can, take the long way home.